Hey, what's up everybody? Gray Spartan 1 here, and I was thinking we'll play a different thing, add some variety to my channel, which it sorely lacks variety, or any content at all. Yeah, I know, it's pathetic. Anyway, so I'm going to be playing this new game that a friend of mine really liked and recommended. It's called, as you can see, Valkyria Chronicles, I assume that's how it's pronounced. So I have played a little bit of it. It's a little weird. My friend explained it to me as like a cross between XCOM and another game. Fire Emblem? Maybe? I don't remember. But anyway, yeah. Gonna listen to this cutscene, and I'll talk more.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche. Prologue. Gallia to arms.
Okay, there we go. So this game, like I was saying, it's a little weird, as you can see by the art style. The art style is a little funky. Kind of like a watercolor thing. At first, I didn't really like it. I thought it was too much. And like, listen to that music. That music is just as peaceful for almost the whole entire game. Well, I haven't beaten the game. I played a good portion of it. I got to chapter 6. I don't know how many chapters there are. Maybe 10, maybe 8. I don't know. I didn't feel like the game was winding down to an end in chapter 6 at all. So, I mean, I got to a desert, and I just got screwed. Oh man, when we get there again. Oh, phew. So there's permadeath. Permadeath in this game. I'm probably gonna skip the tutorial stuff. I already know how to play pretty well, so there's really no point. So I'm gonna skip that shit. If you really want to read it, I'll make sure that there's enough time in there that you can pause it and see it. And so anyway, let's get started.
March, 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule. Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa. Already? Hey there, guys. You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Freeze. Put your hands in the air. Slowly.
You done fucked up? I like this part. He's a fish spy.
Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are?
The one with the gun. We're with the Brultown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
Fish spies.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Thanks, fish.
He's a dick. Just gonna blame the fish. Blame the fish for you goddamn fish spy. Fucking Welkin. Get your shit together, Welkin. Fucking fish spy.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old General's house?
That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara.
You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right?
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is.
Huh? I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there! Come on! Damn it!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
Boo boo boo, murdering some noobs. Saving the game. We should save the game here. Not really because this encounter is hard, but because if you don't save the game... Did it save? Okay. If you don't save the game, there is no autosave function in this game. So, yeah, and you can't save mid-mission. So there's permadeath, and you can't save mid-mission, so you can only save, like, when you're on this page. So it kind of sucks if someone you really like dies, and almost anyone except Welkin can die, except in the very beginning. So I understand. I've never had anyone die, though.
Okay, here's the plan.
Each mission starts like this. We've got to eliminate the scouts. Yep. Cross the bridge. Go to the scouts.
Let's get started. Just stay calm.
So, usually there's a deployment phase, but since this is the tutorial, there is none.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp.
And yes, sometimes this game is like really freaking corny.
Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
And command points is what they're going over right now. They're like the number of turns you have, since this is turn-based. It's a little weird. We're going to do Alicia.
My turn,
Since,
okay?
stuff. Yeah, so there's AP and CP. CP is turns. AP is the amount of movement you can do. So that bar on the bottom is your AP. So we run over here and we use up our AP slowly. And it's going to talk about attacking now. You press the E button to attack. Headshot is worth a lot, so that's crouching. That's important to do, but not right now, really. So headshots, you know, takes 2 shots to get a headshot. 7 shots on a body shot, so try a headshot. Ending actions, something, you get AP remaining and it goes back into a pool, I think. It is important, but
My turn,
not
okay?
so much. So you can use the same person over and over again, or switch between your 3. I'm just going to use Alicia to take out everybody. Later on, she becomes a command unit, and command units mean certain things. They're talking about cover now. Cover does not fully negate damage, and you can't, like, you can use this rock as cover, but, oh god. Oh, I might run out! Oh, they're taking pot shots at me. So they can do that, yeah, they can take pot shots at you while you're running at them. So he's dead. And see, we can't move now anymore. we can pretend to move, but it doesn't work. And once you attack, that counts as 1 turn. You don't have to attack to end your turn.
My turn, okay?
But once you attack, I mean, you can still use your AP points. Oh, will I make it? Will I make it? I made it. I don't know if I'll land this. Oh, nope, didn't get it. Too bad. And then they return fire. And they still can... Unlike your... See, there's a difference between enemy units and your units. So I'll take pot shots at him when he moves on his turn, but not as much as they do to you. Like, they can shoot you when you're just sitting there, like behind cover, but your guys won't do that. They'll only shoot when they're moving. And they also heal. Each turn, each side gets a good bit of healing.
Please hit.
Oh, he's dead.
I don't see any more of them.
So, experience and, like, duct, or whatever the hell that is, DCT, that's your money. You use that later when you, get your own squad. And we're going to do this, and we're going to end it here. Well, after this.
Miss Melchiot, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it.
What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died.
Okay, so yeah, there you go. Now we're on to page 2.
Chapter 1. In Defense of Brule.
But we are not going to pick this up in this episode. I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed it. This game is very heavy on the cutscenes. There's usually one mission per, like, well, 2 pages, obviously. There's a page on each side, but, like, you know, there's usually only one mission. And the rest is all just, like, cutscenes that are broken up into those little boxes. So I'm not going to be talking very much, except during combat phases, which can last a pretty long time sometimes. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah. How do I shut this off? There we go.